A wise person once said, "Somewhere in this barn, there's a little kid that wants to grow up to be just like you someday. So today, you owe it to them to be the best version of yourself." Hello, I'm Kate Ford, and I'm currently a junior at Franklin Simpson High School, and I'm a member of my local Simpson County 4-H club. This quote resonates with me because growing up, especially showing horses in 4-H, which I still do to this day, I have been influenced by a lot of the older kids, and it just meant so much to me for them to take some time out of their day when I looked up to them so much. So now I want to take a step back and really try to help those younger kids and influence them. I really got my start for 4-H when my mom first signed me up for my first Clover Bud meeting when I was 5 years old. The way that we were introducing ourselves for the first time was telling them what our hobbies were. I remember sitting there and being so nervous when it got to me, and all I had to do was stand up and tell them that I rode horses. 4-H has truly laid the foundation for me. And I didn't realize that until I look back upon that moment now, and I realized that it laid the foundation for not only public speaking, but it truly built my confidence and even my people skills. And then once I became 9 years old, I moved up into the juniors. I competed in those knowledge contests in the horse bowl and the horse judging and the hippology, and I was involved in a lot of my local clubs. Clover Buds gave me that little bit of confidence, but then my junior year gave me a bigger boost, which really moved me forward into my senior year. I was so excited for my senior year to start. I felt like I was on top of the world. I had so much confidence. I was really ready to start running for those club offices that I really wanted, and then COVID happened. But I didn't let that stop me. I worked with my local extension office because I couldn't be in those meeting rooms, so I decided to bring the extension office to me into my home. And I worked with them and got some recipes that they wanted done. So I decided that I would just start recording videos. People could watch them and then bake along with me. I got to not only highlight my passion for culinary, but also my passion for agriculture when I got to work with local farmers to use some of their produce and incorporate it into my videos. Then once we finally got moved on from COVID, I got to compete in the State Culinary Challenge. I was very lucky. My team placed first, and we got to move on to national. 4-H actually gave me the first opportunity to ever fly on a plane to Dallas, Texas to compete in the National Culinary Challenge. But when we got there, I truly felt like that's where I belong. I love culinary, and I just loved being at the Texas State Fair, and it was truly one of the coolest opportunities I've ever had. 4-H really has given me so many opportunities to travel, and without 4-H I truly never would have been to all these places that I've been because I live on a farm, and as we know, most people that live on farms really don't go on vacation much. So 4-H gives me that break during the summer, during hay season. And one of my coolest traveling opportunities was definitely Texas, but also this year I got to go out to New York, and I had an exchange student, and she was truly one of the sweetest people I've ever met. And this past year I have actually got to compete on the national team for 2023 on the Horse Bowl. And we went to Georgia to compete in Southern Regionals. Then we moved on to Quarter Horse Congress in Ohio. And then we just wrapped it up in Eastern Nationals a few weeks ago. And that was definitely another life-shaping opportunities for me that 4-H has given to me. Another big thing that 4-H has installed in me is giving back to my community through community service. During COVID, I was able to kind of give back through a lens with those videos. And here lately, I've been able to go into my local middle school and teach Health Rocks, which is such a great opportunity because I got to bring awareness to the issues that our nation faces with drugs, tobacco, and e-cigarettes, and hopefully prevent them from growing up and doing that. And also in my local junior class, Culinary Chefs, I get to be a co-leader of that, where I get to help with lessons and plan what they do. 4-H truly means the world to me. It has truly shaped me into the person that I am today, and it has impacted me in every single aspect of my life. And it has laid that firm foundation for me, which I now get to take with me as I hopefully further my education at South Central Kentucky Community and Technical College, where I plan to go and get a certification in welding and diesel mechanics. Thank you so much for your time and consideration for my Emerald application.